used to the Friday afternoon slot, let's just say that. Although, get a much bigger crowd in here now on a Friday afternoon than the ones which was drawn when I used to be playing. Yes, this is the Czechs' sole event of the year, so all the darts fans are here in numbers. And 3 previous winners in this country, Luke Humphries twice, Peter Wright, and the pointless answer, Jamie Hughes, very first time he came here. Will Pietreczko get a first start at a double in this match? He will, and it's at the chosen double 16.
Yeah,
class, quality there from Ricardo Pietreczko. Nothing's been going for him in this game. Not got a dart at the double. The roll of the eyes when he looked up and saw Benjamin Pratnemer had found the 2 treble 20s. He was feeling the pressure, and that was a touch of class. O'Connor, the first player outside the current spots for the World Grand Prix.
$100. $140.
Nearly the first maximum of this tournament going to Ricardo Pietreczko, but just starting to go through the gears a little bit now, Ricardo Pietreczko. That average we spoke about earlier on the front 9's gone up from the 72 up to 84, starting to look competitive.
145.
But I like that use of the board there for Benjamin Pratnemer.
124.
Guarantees himself a 2-dart opportunity when he comes back. If he comes back. Bullseye for Pikachu.
99. Benjamin, you require 57.
I can guarantee right now this will be the nervy dart for Benjamin Pratnemer. Because his expectation, and that was perfect, right in the middle of the single number.
Game shot 6 leg, Benjamin Pratnemer.
Well, that break the throw.
Benjamin to throw first.
Given straight back.
Game.
The early part was about Pratnemer, then Pietreczko comes back with level as we go. Probably, all things fair and considered. Oh, look at this for timing for Ricardo Pietreczko.
140.
Gets himself down to a finish first. And again, it's one of those shots where you can stay on the treble 20 for the 2 darts to try and leave yourself on a double. Pratnemer needs to find big.
$140. Ricardo require 118.
He has done. 118 for Ricardo Pietreczko. Double 19 to edge in front.
99. Benjamin, you require 45.
Collective oohs and ahs from the crowd. Small number is taken care of.
$37.
Living and breathing every single dart, every single throw and every single moment right now is Benjamin Pratnemer. Maybe you can sense the opportunity to get a win on the European Tour.
11. Benjamin, you require 8.
27 missed darts at double between both players.
To the 9th leg.
And it remains at 27 because Pratnemer is 1 leg away from winning his first ever European Tour match against a former winner. Timing. First 180 of the match for Pratnemer, and he is all over the back of Pikachu.
58.
Well, I described it as a bonus leg. It might be the last leg. Just found his first maximum. Follows it with a second. Benjamin Pratnemer is making a move. He's 84 points away from his first ever European Tour victory.
134. Benjamin, you require 84.
What a moment this could be for Benjamin Pratnemer. Potential 11 darter. And Benjamin Pratnemer has done it. He celebrates his first ever European Tour victory. It is a first ever win for Slovenia on the greatest tour in professional sport, and he did it in sensational style. It was a slog throughout, but a wonderful 11 darter produced in the last leg. An 84 finish sees Pratnemer wheel away in celebration. He will face Peter Wright in round 2 because he's just beaten Ricardo Pietreczko 6-4. There's some players, though, isn't there? You feel like a bit of an atmosphere, a bit of the whole crowd are against me. You feel like some people it'll bother. I don't think Madars Razma's one of them.
No, Madars, look, he's not an unpopular player. It's just we never play in Latvia. He's never got a home crowd. He's often playing opponents who do have support, more support than he does. Doesn't bother him. And that piles the pressure on the host nation qualifier. His first chance to win a leg on the European Tour. Oh, that's really well done. You could see the big puff of the cheeks, and now you can see the celebration. That meant a lot.
Because you go there on the opposite side of the barrier, almost dreaming of stepping on the other side, stepping on the stage, being that person. But I think sometimes it can be a bit of a negative.
Interesting. Madars Razma eyeing up the 112. Unger's on a 1-treble combo. Can't find the treble he needs in the first 2 darts. Can Lucas Unger get his nose in front? 2 good darts is what he needs. He's got one of them. And he's got double 12 as well. Now then, Lucas Unger. If you did come here with objective 1, don't get done to 0, when does that objective start changing to win the game? This weekend, following the withdrawal of Gary Anderson, which you already mentioned.
Yeah, the only player really missing out the top 16, isn't he, Gary Anderson? In fact, there are only 3 players of the top 32 that are not here. An absolute stacked field here this weekend.
Yeah, and last year's tournament was a mad one in terms of the quality. Luke Littler was averaging 110 for the tournament and was beaten in the semi-finals. Humphreys won it with a tournament average of over 105. We are talking one of the highest quality last couple of days of a Euro Tour that we've ever seen. It's probably not going to be that good, but it should still be very good with the quality of field we have. And Lucas Unger is playing his part here. He's going to get a dart. And it is another ton-plus finish for the host nation qualifier.
Just picking up the pace, though, now, isn't he, Madars Razma? We do know he's someone who alters the pace. He's one of those players like Brendan Dolan, who will be coming up a bit later on against Jermaine Wattimena, who is able to sort of alter pace. He's able to really slow things down, is Madars Razma. But he's also able to pick it up like we're seeing here and play with some real rhythm and feel. And it feels like right now he's just trying to feel his way in here, just trying to get a bit of rhythm and flow. Doesn't need to be looking at treble 17 on ball.
But he did.
29.
I wasn't sure whether he was going to go for that. He did, and he's got rather fortunate. He's hit the skinny 18 to leave himself 3 clear darts at double 16. However, I think you're right. He has picked up the pace. He's just trying to assert himself in this game. Best leg of the match. 13 darter. Finish, but he didn't, so he hasn't. And it's time for Madars. Double 18 for a 6-3 win.
17.
Well, even with Madars Razma wiring the match dart, the crowd are still chanting Lucas Unger's name because he really has played a part in this game. Just a little bit too much from Madars in the back end of it.
This could be a great parting way to end his European Tour debut. He's been waiting for so long to get his chance.
36.
One just outside, another just outside, and another match start missed. And all of a sudden, the setup play from Lucas Unger might have kept him in this.
It hasn't been good until now. Until now, when it matters to keep him in the game, he's not been able to convert. Whereas Razma, you feel, won't make the same mistake twice.
To set up a second-round meeting with Martin Schindler, the German #1. The Latvian #1 gets it done. Lucas Unger pushed him. He was right in that game at 3 apiece, but the last 3 legs all going to Latvia's #1, who picks up his first win on the Euro Tour since Easter. Razma will face the wall tomorrow.
Fairly evenly matched in the head-to-head record. Gilding leads that one by 2-1. All those games have been played on the floor, though. All of them have ended 6-4, which is kind of the ballpark we'd expect for this one.
Yeah. Look, Andrew Gilding's achieved more in his career than Darius Labanauskas, but Darius Labanauskas, for a number of years, stalwart to the PDC Tour. As we've already said, looks like he's going to be getting straight back on it. Ton 40 is plan A. Plan A2.
Andrew requires 61.
Will the thumb be brandished here?
Game shot on the first leg.
Well, the double is pinned, but it is not thumb-worthy.
What that means is there are a few players who have got work to do. The likes of Dave Chisnell, who only a couple of years ago was the European Tour monster. Chris Dobie. Then outside the spots right now, you've got Wattimena, Cullen and Michael Smith.
Yeah, Wattimena, the European Championship finalist last year, of course. Thumb! First time it's been brandished.
60.
170 is an option. Not anymore.
121.
Just feels like he's constricting Darius here. The scoring in the last 2 or 3 legs limiting the Lithuanians' opportunities.
84. Andrew require 81.
As a glance, should be 12 or treble. That leaves double 13. And that is a 3-1 lead for Andrew Gilding, who has been no perfect on the outer ring so far.
Should have stayed down there. Oh, that looks so good.
125.
Well, he gave it some. He didn't want to be left wondering what would happen if I didn't give it enough to reach it, but he sailed past it.
$58. Andrew require 160.
The previous champions. Jamie Hughes, sensational Euro Tour win here in Prague. Got him into the match play at the last available opportunity. Double 18 for Gilding.
Game shot
4-1.
Andrew Gilding. 6th leg, it's Darius to throw first.
I'm not even sure Andrew Gilding could come up on his tiptoes without falling over. There's certainly not the footwear for it.
100. Darius require 170.
He had one go at this. Came up short. Comes up short on dart 2. You're not going to see a gloriously heroic go at the bullseye. But this is teed up for a last leg decider. How much pressure can Gilding apply with that rock-steady stance?
140.
140's okay.
Don't require 81.
Treble 19. Has to go to the 12s. That leaves the bullseye again. And he can't pin it. And Andrew Gilding can end this here and now without the stress of a last leg decider. It'll be a pretty conventional route straight at the treble 20, you would think. He's got it. Match start Gilding.
65. Darius required 25.
Well, Darius has had the fright.
And
he's earned the right to have a last leg decider.
11th and final leg.
What happens from now is what matters, and a poor visit here from Gilding and a big visit from Labanauskas could swing this game in his favour. Oh, you're not getting it though. This is superb. Superb stuff from Andrew Gilding. Could be the best leg of the match in the deciding leg.
$171.
That's some response from Darius Labanauskas. More pressure on Gilding's shoulders. Don't miss the big number. Takes care of it. Bullseye for the match. And Andrew Gilding pins it. He wins a last leg decider. Double thumbs up from Goldfinger. It was a proper contest, but one that Gilding probably deserved to win on balance. The scoring, particularly in the early stages, was sensational. Darius mounted a fight back. There were some great doubles taken out at clutch moments, but Gilding gets over the line on the bullseye to book his spot in round 2.
He is very consistent in regards to his appearances on the European Tour. This marks a milestone, doesn't it, for Ian White? 100 appearances at the European Tour. That's incredible.
Yeah, longevity.
92.
Such a key aspect in this sport, and Ian White has had it. Menzies looks for a 140 start. Double 10. Beautiful from Cameron Menzies. That is a statement of intent. Menzies made that look easy.
It's one of the warmest venues on the European Tour.
Well, I was here 2 years ago, and towards the end of the action on Sunday night, there was actual water dripping from the light fittings.
140.
Condensation produced from a few thousand rambunctious Czech darts fans.
95. Ian, you require 145.
Back up for treble 20.
65. Cameron, you require 127.
That idea. Menzies looking for another showstopper. On the bullseye.
92.
Pulls
Ian,
it wide.
80. Game shot on the fourth leg. Ian White.
Well, the doubling's exceptional for Ian White in the early exchanges on this one. 75%, 3 from 4 on the doubling. Menzies front 9 average 102 and growing.
180.
He has this ability to go berserk on the Euro Tour. We saw him miss the double for a 9-darter in Kiel against young Yorick Hofkins back in July. What's he got up his sleeve this time? 7 was too far.
91.
Well, the most important thing, though, for Cameron Menzies before a dart was thrown in this leg was break the throw of Ian White.
55. Cameron required 50.
Right now, we should be getting 2 darts here. Did exactly that.
Game shot on the 6th there. Cameron Menzies.
Really stepping it up here, Cameron Menzies. 13
Cameron
dart and backed up by the 11.
on.
Got the throw back. That makes it hard sometimes as well when you've been so successful and then you've got to go back to the qualifiers. That brings its own pressure within itself. You don't feel like you're gaining something, you feel like you're defending something rather than attacking. But there may be nothing to gain here. Cameron Menzies, time on his side, 167, at least 6 darts. What's that with that clash with Luke Littler?
100.
Could be a 180 bonanza, that one. We know what Littler's got, and if Menzies turns up in this form, Littler will have his hands full.
Requires 67.
Firstly, he's got to get this job done. Match dart on double 16.
51.
Characteristically wide. He'll come back, no need to panic.
.41. Cameron requires 16.
Double 8 for Cameron Menzies. And what an ending to the game that was. He looked in trouble in the early stages. Despite the 140 checkout, Ian White went on to win 3 in a row. But from there on in, it was all about the dominance of Cameron Menzies. Great scoring power combined with some accuracy on the doubles, just under 50%. And Ian White's Euro Tour woes continue here in Prague because Cameron Menzies has beaten him 6-3. He sets up a potentially mouth-watering clash with Luke the Nuke Littler.
Yeah, an underrated quality, longevity in professional sport in general. But Brendan Dolan, it is a stunning achievement what he's managed to do in his time in darts, and he is still going, and he's still going in this game.
98. Jermaine 116.
He's got a chance here to take the lead.
6.
Just needs the 1 treble. Options. Which way to go? Let's make a skin at the 18s here. Treble 18. He's a double 16 to take the lead, to turn this one around.
72.
Razors the outside wire. Wattimena a chance to break and retake the lead.
No score.
A chance he's not able to take.
And then you require 32.
The 3rd leg on the spin. Can you stick another in there?
Yeah.
Yes, he can, just like that. Wasn't the original plan, but it'll do very nicely. 1 away from the victory. Jermaine Wattimena has got a problem here. We saw him last week in Antwerp lose out to the host nation qualifier Leon Weber, despite averaging 10 points more than him in the averages. Are they ones he can afford to miss?
42.
It looks like it, but you can't be sure. You cannot be sure. Double 11. Oh, Jermaine Wattimena.
31.
Agony for the big Dutchman.
And then you require 20.
And that does affect the players stood behind as well. When it's building, you can hear the crowd getting involved. You know it's going down to the double. It's that hit or miss moment. You ideally want them to miss on the first dart, so you can start your preparations for this shot, which is going all over the place.
10.
Nowhere near.
You require 11.
Look, we can't see what he can see, but that second dart looked a nightmare for him. And he didn't move, he didn't pin it. Jermaine Wattimena is allowed back to the board. It's 5-4 to the machine gun, and there is more than a little bit of relief on his face. Look at this for a game. It's not losing to Luke Littler when he's averaging 110 in the last 16. It's games like this you need to find a way to win.
If Brendan Dolan's going to win it, you feel this has to be a maximum. Has to fill up the treble 20 here. Oh, that's inviting. That's just a sign of how Brendan Dolan's been playing. A little bit inconsistent, a little bit erratic.
And got the treble 16 that would have left him tops. He is going to get 3 match darts unless Brendan Dolan plucks this 1-4-1 out. It would dwarf any finish we've seen in this match. It seems unlikely. And now it's impossible.
109. Game shot.
Jermaine Wattimena manages to struggle past Brendan Dolan. A 6-4 win. He moves into the provisional spots for the European Championship, but there is still much work to do. For a guy who'd never reached the final session of one of these things, to do it 3 times. And that comes after the back end of last year, putting in some consistently excellent displays on the big TV stages and the major tournaments as well. Does feel like he's kind of turned a corner in terms of his big stage play, although maybe this last sort of 3 months hasn't been quite as good as the preceding 6 to 9.
16 or treble. Bullseye for Sedlacek, and he finds it. And the fans are rewarded for their fanatical support of Evil Charlie.
We've not really seen either of them go berserk at one another in their previous meetings. 4 wins each from their 8 matches. But this is Sedlacek making a move. Chance here to break the throw and get his nose in front for the first time in this
one. Carly 141.
Wrong side of the wire to start the combination. 66 left, take your pick.
85.
That's all well and good with Joyce stranded on 2-2-2.
94. Carly 56.
Switching over to the 18, single would have left him an out. It doesn't mean anything now, though, because that's the best leg of the match, and it comes from the Czech number 1. The first break of throw. 29 darts for the last 2 legs. Sedlacek, is he just finding a little bit of something now? Slipping away from Sedlacek. He had Ryan Joyce on the ropes.
105.
Joyce was struggling, looked like he'd given up hope in the leg. About to go 4-2 down. Would have been 4 legs out of the last 5 for Sedlacek. The crowd were with him, and things have changed. Sedlacek on a bogey number. He's got time here. He may not need time. Loves double 18. Pins double 18.
Ryan Joyce. 8 leg, Carroll to throw first. Game.
Johnny the Ferrets, but to be honest, I think he'd take either of them if they play like this.
140.
However, Joyce might be making his move here, because if this does not go, and it is not going to go, then Ryan Joyce has got a chance to end this. A game where he should have been 4-2 down.
It's going on the 16s. It's always a risk on 80. Double 11. And the boos have been silenced. The Czech fans are not going to see their main man, advance into round 2. Ryan Joyce dealing with the hostilities very professionally indeed. Not a great performance by any stretch of the imagination. But this was all about getting the result, getting through. Karol Sedlacek gets the applause from all those that have attended. Disappointment in his own backyard. It is Ryan Joyce who goes through to round 2. Head-to-head record suggests it's going to be very tight as well. 3 apiece, although The last three have all gone Woodhouse's way.
134. William, you require 140.
Very evenly matched to start the game. Connor has advantage of throw. Has to try and man this one as safely as possible and manages it.
Luke, you require 134.
Tops.
94.
Pretty safe
William,
attempt.
40.
Both on tops after 12 darts.
Game shot on the first leg.
It's O'Connor who strikes first.
Second leg, it's Luke to throw first. Game on. $140. $59. Luke, you require 85.
Chance for daylight then. Woodhouse looks at 85. Double 14.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
There's a two-leg cushion that Woody now has.
Williams to throw first.
And that was done with much more efficiency than his previous two attempts.
It's like a look of resignation there for Willie O'Connor, wasn't it, when Luke Woodhouse was firing those treble 19s, and as if to say, oh, I expected this to happen.
180.
Fighting fire with fire. What a time for a maximum, his first maximum of the game as well.
Monster finish here from O'Connor will put the game back in his hands.
William, you require 161.
Not the best visit from Woodhouse. What has O'Connor got? Won't be a 161. It'll be much more handily placed than Woodhouse.
113.
Wow. Double one left. That was not in the script.
$111. William, you require 62.
Unorthodox from Woody. Not by design, he's left himself in the madhouse. Double 16.
30.
I suppose it could have got worse. He could have bust the shot and come back.
Luke, you require 2.
At least this way he's coming back with potentially 3 darts at the double. Opportunity to put himself a leg away from the win. This won't be easy. But it's good. It's a relief.
Ninth leg, it's Williams to throw first. Game on.
William O'Connor hitting back with a couple of back-to-back legs, but Luke Woodhouse now finally gets himself to 5.
14 gives him the advantage. But for how long?
108.
Well, in the last 2 legs, William O'Connor has found a 180 when he needs it the most.
It's 3 and 4 legs now. He's got them at the right time.
135. William, you require 134.
What an absorbing game this has been. 2 tops. No, he decided to go for the treble.
94.
He was not far away from busting his score.
127.
This may be the only opportunity Luke Woodhouse gets to win this match. Treble 19. For a dart at the ball.
96. William, you require 40.
Well, how long will Luke Woodhouse see the funny side of that? He's missed a match dart. Willie's missed one as well. And Willie O'Connor takes it just. A narrow match between 2 very informed players. It was going the way of Luke Woodhouse in the early stages. but Willie O'Connor, the Magpie, won 5 of the last 6 legs. Woodhouse missed a match start at the bullseye. There were 3 180s in the last 4 legs for O'Connor. It was that power scoring and clutch finishing that got him over the line. He books his place in round 2, where he's going to face Josh Rock.
But they were literally in a sports hall where some of the competitors had brought their dogs. Just wrapped the lead around the table leg, then went off to play the game. You can literally... People worry about whistling. There's dogs woofing while you're throwing at a double.
60. $140.
Nijman putting himself in position for a 2-0 lead potentially here.
40.
See, not even down to a finish. Doesn't force Nijman to go for the bullseye at the end of this. Not that he'll need it, because he is mustered on that double 18. And the man could be top 16 or beyond.
When you look at the state of play now in darts,
58.
Someone like Vessel Nijman, the amount of experience he's getting in this sort of atmosphere, in this sort of environment, it's just going to fast track him now to the point that when he's playing in these major events, yes, he's going to be on debut. He's going to be a very, very experienced debutant.
Oh, it's been one of the big advantages of the Euro Tour over the years, the big stage experience in front of big crowds.
100. Richard Requine, 94.
Richard Veinstra's fighting back well in this game. Double 8. Yeah, very nicely done. Back-to-back 15 darters for Veenstra.
There's the obvious problem of the overlean, shall we say there, slightly off balance, going to cause some tension in the back as he gets older. For now, not a problem, but I do expect to see Vessel Nijman over time start to get a little bit more balanced. Because at the moment, that line of balance just breaks at the hip, which just changes a couple of things. At the moment, working fine, but is at risk of injury in the future.
170.
We'll come back to that because that's interesting. These two are the 2 biggest finishers in the game. And if Wessel takes it out, he's got a real control of the match.
124. Richard Requine,
over to Veenstra.
67.
Can he get himself a dart at the bullseye? No, he can't. So Vessel Nijman, an opportunity to keep that trend of 14 darters going.
Vessel Requine, 46.
For control. And to throw for the match, it is yet another 14 dart leg. Vessel Nijman, that consistency just starting to tell. Look at that. The advantage flip-flopping between the pair of them over the last few visits.
Those extra 10 points as well are a massive advantage for Vessel, because a 140 here for Veenstra is not enough. Needs to be a maximum, won't be. Vessel Nijman now 6 darts at the 167. He's had 1 match start already. From this position, he'll be expecting more.
He must stay there. Yeah, it's sensible play. Like that, to do anything else would have been madness. He's given himself match darts. Veenstra just sneaks his way down to a finish. But Vessel Nijman, he's been the aggressor, he's been the better player. But he needs this. And he cannot get it. And can Richard Veenstra complete the most ridiculous act of banditry? Maybe. Double top to win it! Oh, Richard Veenstra's nearly stolen it.
That's all you require, 8.
Taking his time, this time Vessel Nijman trying to make sure, just bringing the heart rate down. He'd have lived that just like the crowd did.
Vessel Nijman, he deserved to win it, but he very nearly lost it. The session eventually comes to an end with a thriller between the 2 Dutchmen. Richard Veenstra Still waiting for that first Euro Tour win of the year, but it's number 20 for Wessel, who wipes his brow and can prepare to face Damon Heta tomorrow. We'll be back in what? Only an hour and a half's time now for the evening session. It starts with Dirk van Dijvenbode. It's got Barney, it's got Van Veen, it's got Gurney, it's got loads. We'll be back in about 90 minutes time here in Prague.